Hey guys, how's it going? Companion here. So, Tavern Brawl Week 2 is out, and it is, of course, the Banana Brawl, where if one of your minions die, you get a banana. And there's four different types of banana. There's the regular banana, the 1-1. There's the big banana, +2/+2. There's the 1 damage banana, and there is the flip banana. And okay, this is kind of cool. I guess we also learned that, the triggers in the game are fairly simplified, so it's pretty easy to introduce these type of systems where you can gain a card if something dies. It's just nice to see that the game is flexible in this way. We also kind of expected the banana stuff because the bananas were data mined like 2 weeks ago, so it seems like the content for the brawl seem maybe bi-weekly updated within the game, or perhaps the next brawl will not include any additional cards. Maybe it'll just be a simplified format. So maybe it's like a 3 week cycle. But okay. So I tried out the brawl. I did a bunch of games. I tried a bunch of decks, and yeah, we learned a few things. So what did I learn? The rule set basically values board control over everything else. It doesn't matter if you get like cleared out, because like if you have like 5 minions and they all die to like a board clear, just play 1 minion, you buff that 5 times, and that just kills your opponent. So basically, like board clears, that kind of stuff doesn't really work. So the aggressive sticky minions are really, really powerful, and it's just really important to just get on the board as fast as possible. You can't play slow decks because you just get overwhelmed, and you can't play mid-range-ish decks because what happens is when a bunch of your creatures die, you mill yourself because you get a bunch of bananas in your hand, and then you don't draw cards, and then that kind of ruins some stuff. And because of that, you also can't play too much combo decks. What you can play, there's a lot of cards that have spell synergy, and of course, death rattle cards are really powerful. Actually, just to go over all the really powerful cards in this format, we have Mana Worm. Mana Worm basically is an unstoppable beast. Then we have Sorcerer Apprentice, which makes all your bananas cost 0, which is actually pretty good if you're playing a Zergy tempo-ish type of mage, which, if you've played Tavern Brawl, seems to be pretty popular, or basically completely dominant. We'll talk more about that in a second. And then Flame Waker. So if you have Sorcerer Apprentice and Flame Waker, and you have like 8 bananas, well, you just win the game. It's a pretty good combo. And then you have Archmage Antonidas. You don't really need this card because you're probably just going to win the game before turn 7. But if you just have Archmage Antonidas, you're never ever going to lose to like control decks. But people started playing control decks when the mode came out, but they're no longer doing that. So you don't actually need to play Archmage Antonidas. It's too slow. Other classes, Paladins have Muster for Battle. Muster for Battle is really good because a lot of people are playing like 1 health creatures, so your weapon gets some hits in, and your dudes, well, they do something, and after they're done something, you get 3 bananas, which is pretty nice. Unleash the Hounds, same idea. A lot of people are playing very granular, very Zergy style minions. Unleash the Hounds does really well, plus you get a banana for each hound that dies. Implosion is really good, just lots of granular creatures. Imp Gang Boss, really good, because if you buff it up with the bananas, you get more and more minions. Minions die, you get more and more bananas. It's like a self-sustaining cycle of dudes and bananas. It's pretty good. The eggs are pretty good. A lot of people are even using Dragon Egg. If you just get 1 banana on a Dragon Egg, it starts spawning more creatures, spawns more bananas. It's Imp Gang Boss style stuff. Haunted Creeper is basically in every single deck I've ever seen. Haunted Creeper is really good because, well, it's really annoying and it has to be hit 3 times, and because it's 3 creatures throughout the whole cycle of things, you get 3 bananas. That's really, really powerful, and it's really annoying, so that's basically the theme of the game. Echoing Ooze is one of my favorite ones, also very powerful. It's one of those cards that you play after a lot of your shit dies. You just play Echoing Ooze, you pump it up with like 3 or 4 bananas, and you're good to go. You get double the value of your bananas. Violent Teacher is really good. It's like a banana refund. For every banana you use, you get a dude, which then gives you a banana back. So you get some free dudes. You get a crap load of free value, but it's not just free value. It's free 1/1 minions, which are like the most powerful type of creatures in this format. Wild Pyromancer is really good because it's really the only board clear. You might think you'd want to use, cards that actually clear the board, but those cards suck because everybody is playing creatures that you have to kill at least twice, and some creatures don't even die, and some creatures, like Divine Shield creatures, are pretty good, like Chargers are pretty good. So, all that stuff just doesn't matter. It's just nothing dies to board clears. You just do not put board clears in your deck. It's not worth it. What Wild Pyromancer is the board clear if you want. And I think it's actually pretty good even in the aggressive decks, because a lot of the aggressive decks don't have any chance to come back in the game. Wild Pyromancer gives you that chance. So you play Wild Pyromancer, then you buff it up like 6 times a banana, and then that just does 6 times 1 damage to the whole board, which is like infinitely better than hitting the board for 6 damage, by the way. Yeah, so with this format, Tempo Mage basically beats the crap out of everything because, they have Sorcerer Apprentice and Mana Worm, play a bunch of bananas, they win the game. Sorcerer Apprentice and Flame Waker, play a bunch of bananas, win the game. Just play a bunch of shit. Bananas are really good, just win the game. Mage is just really, really stupid. You might not believe me, but I'll show you guys some of the games here in a second, and you will absolutely believe me after that. Paladin is really good because like the hero power is just powerful. You get a dude and a banana when it dies, so that's really nice. And Paladins just have a lot of very annoying cards, spawn a lot of minions, like Muster I mentioned, like Divine Shield creatures, so it's really powerful in that sense. Hunter is pretty good, Unleash the Hounds is nice, and they already play that type of game, that's super annoying. And the Zoo Lock-ish type of decks are also pretty good, because, again, they played that type of format. Overall, I didn't find this week too much fun because everybody is playing like the Mage, and the Mage is almost unstoppable. I played like, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 different decks, and the only deck that beat Mage most of the time was this one. It's a Warlock deck. It's kind of zooey, but what makes it different is cards like Sea Giant, cards like Clockwork Giant. Clockwork Giant actually works because usually the bananas are played on like critical mass in like the mid game. So in the mid game, people have like 8 or 9 card hands, and if they don't, you can wipe their board to give them 8 or 9 card hands, and then you can play Clockwork Giant. So the game is like, I play some annoying shit, buff it up. He plays annoying shit, buffs it up, and that just goes back and forth throughout the whole game. So when you do that and you play like a really big creature for no mana, you kind of take that momentum back from a player. So people are running like some form of removal sometimes, but if they're playing removal, like if you're playing against a mage and he has to fireball your giant to kill it, he's not doing a turn where he plays a bunch of annoying shit and bananing it all. So that's basically what's going to cause you to win the game. Sea Giant's really good, Clockwork Giant's really good, and the rest is just a typical zoo crap. Yeah, mind control tech works, but most of the time you're going to get something worthless, so I wouldn't put 2 in. Yeah, standard stuff. It's a good deck. It's a good deck. If you're fed up with mages, try it. I lost versus 1 mage and I beat like 4 others with this deck. I didn't play it that much, but seemed better than my opponent's mage decks. So there's that. So this week we've learned a few things. We've learned that if it was Blizzard's goal to introduce a format that was different than constructed, they like really failed with specifically this Tavern Brawl, because I think the reason people don't like playing constructed is that it's filled with like aggressive zooey decks, and the opening hands is like everything, and it's not that much fun to play the same stuff again and again and again when there's clearly the very strong decks. And people are basically playing these exact decks on ladder anyway. Like Tempo Mage, like I just faced people who are playing ladder Tempo Mage in Tavern Brawl. They didn't change a single card. And the funny thing about that is you have to reconstruct the deck in the Brawl format to actually play it. So they didn't even like question any of the cards. They just played regular Tempo Mage, and it completely destroyed me. The Hunter deck is basically the same. The Paladin deck that we're facing in Tavern Brawl these days is what people call Ebola Paladin. It's like a rush Paladin deck with a lot of annoying, zooey, sticky minions. Yeah, that's what ladder is. And if people wanted to play that, the banana theme doesn't really change much. It's kind of cool for a few games, but the overall theme of the games, the overall strategy in them, and the type of gameplay that you experience is basically exactly the same as a lot of constructed games. And I feel like if you're going to go the effort to make a system that's a completely different play mode, it should actually be different than the other play mode that people would not be playing probably for their own reasons. Like for me, I don't enjoy that type of gameplay too much. So I was a little bit sad to have to play that in this week's Tavern Brawl. So I mean, some people criticized this view when I was talking about it on stream yesterday, and they suggested, they asked like, what can you really do? Well, yes, there's always going to be like the best deck. It's just that when you create a system that incentivizes people to play decks that already exist, it doesn't actually like develop a new gaming experience. So, for instance, for Challenge Stone, when I make Challenge Stone challenges, the first goal that I have is to make every current deck terrible with the format. So this banana theme really doesn't do that. Yeah. I mean, there's endless suggestions for it. Obviously, there are. People have talked about this type of stuff. But that's really the core of it. The banana theme just encourages people to play zooey, annoying, death rattle, sticky minion decks, which is what ladder is. So that sucks. It's still quite a bit of fun to try different things. I tried some mill, I tried some control decks, I tried like shaman spell decks. And you guys will see a lot of these adventures in the videos here to come. But one thing that I also learned that really kind of annoyed me is that there is one deck slot in the Brawl system. One. Which doesn't really make sense to me. I actually thought about it, and maybe I can pass on these suggestions to Blizzard because maybe they didn't think about it, actually. So there is a system that's better than having just one deck slot for Brawl. It's having maybe 2 deck slots for Brawl, or more deck slots for Brawl. Because, like, Brawl is a game mode where you want to try crazy stuff, but when you try crazy stuff, you want it to compare it to the last iteration of crazy stuff. I feel like actually Brawl mode should have more deck slots than regular play mode, because regular play mode, most of what you're doing is going online and copying a net deck and playing that a few games before you change out one card. In Tavern Brawl, you literally are starting your strategy from scratch, ideally. So, making changes and trying new things is a really big deal, and you want to be able to do that, especially when you play your friends. Like, if I'm playing my friend in Tavern Brawl, I don't want to, like, play with the deck, decide that it's not very good against my opponent, and then have to make him wait while I create a new deck. It just makes no sense, right? I don't understand that at all. So that really sucks. What else? What else? Oh, yeah. So this is not really a big thing, but I think it kind of shows that maybe the Tavern Brawl system wasn't fully finished when they launched it. It's that, so there's nothing that really tracks your progress in Tavern Brawl. You just play for fun. That's fine, I get it. But even the fun play modes in Hearthstone kind of have like some cumulative thing. Like in Arena, you can just see your arena wins in your quest menu, for instance. And in Tavern Brawl, while we were doing the first Brawl last week, you could see how many times you won in the Nefarian versus Rag Tavern Brawl system. I had like, I don't know, 20 wins or something at the end. So this Tavern Brawl happens, this week's Tavern Brawl number 2, and I see that my number of wins is set back to 0. So yeah, I just don't really understand, like, why do they bother putting in like a win counter? Like, it's nothing. It just doesn't mean anything at all, and it doesn't carry over through the weeks. So you don't even get to like gauge how many times you actually played Tavern Brawl or how many times. Yeah, it's just nothing. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird. So yeah, this week was a little bit disappointing in the format, but even with disappointing formats, Hearthstone's a cool enough game that the exploration of it is pretty interesting. I want you guys to check out some of the fun that I had just trying out new things in Tavern Brawl. I did skip a lot of mages because there's no penalty to losing a game in Tavern Brawl. Some of these decks, whenever I just faced a mage opponent, I just conceded immediately because I didn't want to waste my time because I know it was impossible to win. So I'm hoping that Blizzard learns from the issues that they had with this week's Tavern Brawl, and maybe things can improve over time. I certainly hope they do, because I feel the Tavern Brawl system has, I was going to say like a lot of potential, but it has like all the potential. Like Tavern Brawl is basically what Hearthstone ideally should be, in my opinion. Just not exactly the way they executed it this week. In fact, I kind of criticized Tavern Brawl last week, but at the end of it, I kind of wanted to play more. Um, and I don't know. Maybe the same thing will happen this week, but I have my doubts. For now, though, enjoy some of the fun I had. Check it out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Holy fuck. That's what I'm talking about. Uh-oh.
The light protects me.
I'm casting it. I think it's pretty good. Flip the dragon egg. Yeah, perhaps. Did he just rockbiter himself? Okay. Got a rotten banana. I don't want a rotten banana.
I fight.
Got a big banana. Who's on Team Forsen Boys? Oh, you guys don't know? Oh, it's too bad. Now, if you guys don't know, I shouldn't tell you, so sorry. That is a big banana. Seems like a bad way to turn out that thing. Get oozed. Potassium for days is right.
You win
Pack earned, boys. Alright, let's try it. Yeah, you can't put everything into a deck. We're still kind of in exploration mode. I mean, there has to be a few things that are better than they seem. I think Warlock is one of them, yeah. Oh, great. Turn 1 Mana Worm. Awesome. Alright.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Great. Yeah, Sea Giant's pretty good here. The main problem is I might get like Flame Waker to bits. Why Wild Power? You have 2 spells in the deck? Alright, bro. Let's just stay tuned and see how this plays out, okay? Flame Waker's kind of shitty. I don't think so, if he's got enough spells. Yeah, you might be right. He probably just doesn't have that much in terms of spells. Just freeze and face. Okay.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
My hand is too full.
Well, that mage had like the sickest opener ever, and we might win, so that's good. Game over. You can't do that. Not in this format. That's a misplay. Could have prevented me spawning that. Oh yeah.
Sever my wrath!
Dude, Flame Strike would be awesome. Okay? It would be awesome.
Go ahead. Make my day.
God damn it.
Sever my wrath! To the void.
Yeah, I think he's trying to set up a Flame Strike here. Damn, that's the wrong one.
You win.
Yeah, all the mill decks suck, yeah. Tried to. Whoa, we beat a mage! Oh my god! Have a bit of fun. Okay. This hand's actually okay, because we're gonna play Argent Squire, we're gonna suicide it, and then whatever comes off of it, we just dump onto the egg. Why is it entering Hobgoblin? Creatures have enough buffs. You can't save creatures. So, one sec.
Well met.
I fight.
And my mic was totally not muted.
I fight.
Okay. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, the Wild Power and Shadow Flame are just like recovery tools. We haven't really ever needed them, but I think we've just drawn pretty well, so that's mostly why. I think last week's Brawl was actually more fun. Even though Nefarn is totally imbalanced, it was like a whole new experience. This just feels like ladder. Like I don't think I'll play it as much. Oh, I wanted to play all day today to really explore what it had to offer at least, but no, I think last week's was better.
I must move quickly.
Face. Okay. Make that 3. I guess that's okay.
Almost out of time.
He can't afford to play equality in this format, so he has to be only a Peacekeeper. If he has Peacekeeper and then swap, it's pretty good. That's why I thought about doing the 1 damage to that thing. Even Consecrate doesn't even really work. So, like, Consecrate's too slow. Yeah, it has to be Peacekeeper. So, I really should have done 1 damage to that, because that's the only counter. It's Peacekeeper and swap is a counter. I've killed a lot of creatures, so he probably does have a swap right now.
Must move quickly.
Do you like to play with fire?
This looks like a bad idea. Oh no, he probably has 3 spells. How is it still his turn? Alright, whatever. Okay. Deal 1 damage. Flip, flip, flip. 1 banana. Seriously? Let's just flip that. Just got another flip.
Almost out of time.
Whatever.
Follow the rules.
What? What's that? Oh, 1 damage. Damn it. Oh, come on! What? Wait. Oh, we have lethal. Oh, sweet justice.
Do you like to play with fire?
This is the BM here. Where's the big banana? I didn't get any big bananas? God damn it. Alright. Not exactly. Alright, we need 1-drops and hot creepers. Perfect! Sick. Okay. 8 meaningless wins, cool. It's 8 meaningless wins that will go away at the end of this brawl. The win counter is kind of dumb. I play this because I want to suicide this to then get a banana to play on this to then attack with that to get something else out of that. It's a genius plan, don't worry.
Someday I'll be just like you.
fuck is that? Okay.
Get in there and fight, maggot! Sever my wrath!
Okay. I think maybe like the only deck without like Zoo as a base that might work. Actually, no, there's two. Yeah, Malagos Shaman, because you'd play like the Ancestors' Call crap. Malagos Shaman might work. I actually really want to play Malagos Shaman right fucking now.
The light protects me.
I'll take that.
Totally bamboozled, bro. Get fucking destroyed!
Sever my wrath!
Okay. Yeah, so like Malagos Shaman I think is actually maybe good. And some form of freeze-based mage might work. But if you're playing mage, just play the bullshit this guy's playing. You're gonna win like almost every single game.
Pay attention, class.
I am ready to learn.
Why would I Shadow Flame? That's retarded.
I fight. I fight.
Almost out of time.
My hand is too full.
Okay. Aw. And this is basically the last desperate play that you see. I wish I had a silence. I think I have a big game though.
You win this
Oh, good enough. See? Mage Slayer! Mage Slayer! Mage Slayer! Everybody play this! Against the mage. So we're probably fucked. Actually, Lightning Storm might work. Feral Spirits will not work. No way. Okay. We got the coin too. I think having the coin is good. Because we draw more.
Someday I'll be just like you. Mind if I roll need?
What? Oh, yes, arcane missiles. Okay. Okay. Please. That's awesome!
Hey, give that.
Okay, we got a big banana, so let's go Vitality Totem, big banana. It's just 1 in 64, guys. Oh, yeah! There we go.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Damn it, he got a flip. The prophecy is real.
We hunger for vengeance.
Okay.
Put this apple on your
Oh
head.
shit, did we just mill ourselves? God damn it. Yeah, we did.
My hand is too full.
Alright, it's fine. It's totally fine. GG Farsight. That's the other fireball. Okay. We don't have that many spells right now, unfortunately. Let's try to Farsight. Okay, we got another Vitality Totem, that's good. Hmm. Six, 4. Okay. Alright, Vitality Totem, boys. Told you guys that guy's a boss. Uh-oh. Alright, if we get more of these, like, rotten bananas, we're in good shape. That's fucking hilarious. Alright, we can't do it this turn anymore. Okay.
Mind if I roll need?
I am ready.
I don't give a shit. Save the spell damage. Okay, we got Rotten Banana again. Oh, that's lethal for sure. Okay, do we have any other creatures? No, I don't. Okay, what do we got? We got a Crackle for like 11. Then we got 6 and 6. Wow, that might actually not be enough. No, I don't think it's enough actually. Let's see, even if it hits for 11, that does 10, that's 6. So we basically have to hit for max. Let's do this instead. Nah, it's 1 man off lethal.
Put this apple on your head.
I serve the fire lord.
Those taunts aren't gonna do shit. Oh, if you got a flip spare part, it may have done something there. I guess he didn't get a flip spare part. Lucky me. Okay, I got a little lucky this game. Easy game. 1% is a little lucky. Yeah? If I catch you playing Mage and Tavern Brawl, you're off my friends list. That's a fucking threat. Okay, Rockbiter kind of sucks. It's mostly for Alakir synergy. We just need, like, draw. We need draw. Heal and draw. Ah, we got heal. Okay. This is so fucking lame. Alright. Oh, okay. So we can maybe start, like, saving up attack spare parts for the Alakir.
Put this apple on your head.
Oh shit. What the fuck is that? Are you serious? This actually kind of sucks, because if he has a creature and he pings, okay, good. Okay. Alright, I guess. We got Crackle. Don't really want to play the Crackle.
Mind if I roll need? Put this apple on your head.
Get a big banana at least.
We hunger for vengeance.
Can kill that. I don't know if I really want to though. I'm thinking of just playing Big Banana here. That's just totem. That's good. It's just 'cause, like the big banana on the vitality is really strong.
I am ready to learn.
Yeah, that's not really acceptable, so. Three to 6. Okay, Vitality Totem again brings us up to full. Yeah, Vitality Totem's like MVP in this deck. You guys wanted me to take it out? Damn. Interesting. Okay. We have Ancestor's Call for 1. We just don't have much buffs for Alakir yet.
I bring life.
Really? Unstable Portal Alistraza. Fuck. Okay.
Someday I'll be just like you.
The other Sorcerer Apprentice,
Serve the fire.
Flame Waker, and a million spells. I'm probably dead. Man, this brawl sucks. You serious? Holy shit. God, this deck is so fucking stupid. Did I get a flip banana? No, I didn't.